a make it or break it moment for Onic.
Let's see, let's enter the land of Dawn for game 1 between Alter Ego and Onic. Boy already forced to use that retribution by none other than Keyboy. That signifies here, perhaps Ling. Okay, Ling will play it safe. I thought Ling will travel towards the orange buff, but no.
I gotta give the honorary Samsung Ling, guys, for KAIRI. As we enter the game right here. Rashi, why Ling?
It's probably for the macro here. If you go and have a very crowd control heavy approach, like Onic usually does, like you mentioned, Mirko, Alter Ego has a lot of counters and they have the Diggy picked up as well. But if you look at the composition now for Onyx, for the most part, only Fredrin is very hardcore on the crowd control, so they're trying to play around that very early Diggy pick. But look at the gold lane. Oof, Keyboy just taking so much damage on that Hilda pick. But so far, going up against Martis, he won't be able to dive in the backline just yet.
Solo kill almost there by Sans. KAIRI will say hello. Tempest of Blade will find. Oh! Selly Boy! Outplaying 2 members of Onic here. First blood. Alter Ego now stepping a little bit on towards the gas there. That was a very, very clean outplay there by Selly Boy and as well as Udil, my guy.
Hey, Gani, your all-star team there, making a mistake already, but hey, the event for All-Star is going to start on the 31st of March, so go ahead and check it out. Follow Itzy and Rafaela in the land of Dawn. Arashi, what happened?
They just overcommitted and they were really intent on shutting Udil down, but unfortunately the crowd control from the Martis is something that they did not expect. And look at this damage from Nino. Slowly but surely, man. He's not on the Jujutsu Kaisen skin though, Mirko. Is this a sign? Is this foreshadowing?
It's unfortunate because I think that skin is currently bugged. So that's why we haven't been seeing it at all in the tournament room. It's kind of strange, but that's why we haven't been seeing the Jujutsu skin at all for the Melissa. But back again on topic. Wait, they're going in, Gani.
Oh, Udil. This time, say bye-bye. CW picks up the first 200 gold there for the side of CW.
Wow, the aggression, man. It's still even right now, but using this Hilda pick, it seems like Onic is trying to nullify the threat of the Diggy. And in the EXP lane, a lot of moves, Pi and Boots just duking it out, but there is more prio for Alter Ego, and they're going straight for that hurdle.
Seems like here Feather Airstrike will be popped. Selly Boy now will claim the first neutral objective without any contest. Sans will be forced somehow here to recall after the clear. And top side now should be their main focus. Udil, wings by wings.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, he wants to kill Sans. And KAIRI now. Careful, Ling. Tempest of Blade pops now. Keyboy providing cover. Keyboy picks up the kill with the help of KAIRI there. Rare thing to see Sans getting outplayed. But there you go. There's
By the
first
OG.
time. By the OG. There's the first time for everything.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Here in Talent Prediction, though, you can see, again, the only Alter Ego, right? Did you go Alter? No, you went for Onyx.
I went for
Rashi.
Two Alter
You,
Egos,
I don't need to
actually.
I went
Gani went Alter Ego.
Oh, what?
You
Gani,
see?
you went Alter Ego.
Yeah, I went
What the
for
heck?
Alter Ego. No worries. because
First time for everything, I guess.
Literally.
See? This was my I know, it's okay.
But it is a very risky move, even in the drafts, right?
Yeah,
So, again, you can already see Alter Ego utilizing that comfort as they go in. But so far, Onic, despite losing in these skirmishes, despite getting picked off, have kept their losses to a minimal.
Just being able to actually zone away and look around, but look at Keyboy getting bursted down.
Yeah, it seems like CW now will be the main target. Keyboy escapes, flickers, but Selly Boy and Udil securing that kill. Now Selly Boy moving with the mortar coil to escape that Feather Airstrike. But take a look at Arlet now, 2v1 situation high, soaking a lot of damage, quite low, gets a stun up, flickers away, but KAIRI picks up that kill. Top side now, take a look, it's never-ending battle. I love it. Minute number 4, 8 total kill points. Keyboy jumps in onto Zeno and Rossi here. He needs to be careful, he has no sprint. Taking a lot of damage, but the damage is not enough yet.
Look at the amount of time Onic is able to buy though, just by sending Keyboy back again and again, stopping the recall of Nino even, yet again. And the other side, KAIRI has been doing work, man. They're able to take Pi out, and they're able to take away the orange buff, so the trading game from Onic is still definitely in place. And I think this is how they want to win this, man. They have to go for the macro plays, because on a teamfight basis, Gani, I agree with you. Even you can see it, Alter Ego has a significant advantage, but only if Onic gives them that fight.
There you go. set in stone already. Onyx somehow, again, with their superior pathing, the macro decision. KAIRI down once already, but he is ahead of Boy. And right now, Onyx are actually able to control the map better.
Seems like now with the 4-man from side of Alter Ego in the mid side, they need to be careful here. Keyboy repositioning. Boy already in that turtle. It seems like this time Onyx will contest. Boy moving towards Keyboy here. No commitment just yet. Sans have HP, but they will not commit on towards the turtle. Both teams here disengaging from a fight. Perhaps I might be wrong. Keyboy files that sprint here to escape. Will he be able to escape this time? No! The summation is there. Finding the kill. Will he claim the double?
Wow.
Yes! Boy will. So all bot side, bombing that go away, but will it be enough? No, KAIRI says, let me pick up the kill. It's a 1-for-1, 1-for-2 rather, but Alter Ego will gain the neutral objective.
Another good trade in favor of Alter Ego. Nino surely will fall there, but still, for Alter Ego, it's an objective. It's 2 kills on the board, and they also get the enemy gold lane. Alter Ego, the way they're playing here, have been absolutely phenomenal. Always reading Onyx movements perfectly, even understanding that Keyboy will be looking for Rasi.
Look at Boy, man, 4-0-1. The Marcus is a hero that does absolutely well if he's snowballing, and Boy is definitely on track to do so. KAIRI is still able to match him in the AXP and gold income department, but only for so long. For Onyx right now, it's all about stalling as long as possible for the point in time where Keyboy can be tanky enough that he won't be able to be bursted down by Alter Ego before the fight even begins. For now, it's Alter Ego trying to use objective as much as possible to force Onyx into these fights, but Onyx isn't biting.
CW is honestly unreal. Take a look at this, right? Nino has been farming, has been babysit the entire time, and CW still has a gold lead over the man who's been placed on all these resources. Despite him being rotating across the map, he's still able to find that gold lead, and just goes to show how much of a good weak side gold laner he is. But the bottom lane, it's in Alter Ego sights.
Yeah, they're willing to sacrifice the top side here, it seems like, right? Oh, Trevor Ash right now on towards Keyboy. Boots will go for the flank. KAIRI jumps in. Foxa though will take one member down. Go away. Pops. Boots will not be able to enter as CW flickers away. Sans now trying to find the burst damage flickers as a defense. But it's still Alter Ego getting 2 kills.
That's a superior rotations coming in from Alter Ego, even sending Pi to pull away the creep, the minion wave in the mid lane. So everywhere at the same time, Alter Ego just keeps making the plays happen, and there's no real response from Onyx.
They can't take team fights if they go for these little skirmishes as well. Nino will never let that happen. Whenever Keyboy wants to jump in, there's a go away, there's a time journey, there's a reverse time, bringing him back. No source of initiation as well from the team so far. Looking at Onyx, it is very, very one-sided when we look at just the draft. But again, what's interesting is 8 minutes in, it's only a 1,000 gold lead, and the fact that Onyx have built up more map control, somehow getting control over the Lord. Boy's looking for the opening goal minute. Gani.
Another airstrike now to zone the boy. Boy finding the steal. KAIRI, Tempest Blade, will he be able to escape? But Boots will be sacrificial lamb here, it seems like. Boy getting the monster kill in minute number 9.
Hey man, whatever the draft is, that's a level advantage for KAIRI, and Boy just out-retreat him. Arashi, what's going on?
Boy is just feeling it, man. 6-0-1. Absolutely snowballing right now, and Onyx, now they have to be very concerned because the main damage dealer is also a very tanky hero in the form of Boy on that Martis. So for Onyx, it's a bit of a double disadvantage, and they don't have nearly enough damage to try and will through the whole HP bar of the Martis, and Boy understands that. Just walking undeterred all over the jungle of Onyx.
Things are not looking good here for the side of Onyx. 4,000 deficit. Take a look at Keyboy here, perhaps looking for an angle, but it seems like the Martis will open vision. Now, inner turret, top side, and the mid here now will be taken down. And with that in mind, the Magic Sentry is in play forward side of Onyx. Let's see Alter Ego though. Aggressively high. This might be a mistake. Taunt comes through. He gets taken down. And now the Lord will be taken care of. Boots though, Official's Wrath just to soak in and give the damage. Keyboy, the backside. KAIRI finds the kill. Keyboy finds the kill as well, as Nino will find one, but it's a wiped out. Onic Esports here, responding back. 2 minutes ago, Alter Ego gains control. This time round, the yellow Porcupines having a say.
The threat has always been lingering. There's an unsettling feeling when you're ahead against Onic, and this is it. You are ahead, 5,000 gold. You have the Lord, you have the turrets, you have a gold lead. But Onic somehow, someway, they creep in and they take everything back.
You think you have an advantage, and before you know it, you make one mistake and your whole team gets wiped out. This is what Onic has in their advantage, the mobility. You saw that Alter Ego, they thought they were about to siege down the base turrets of Onic. But Onyx says, you know what, let's bring the fight to you. Let's take a look at that instant replay by the Samsung Galaxy A34, A54 5G. It all begins with Pi getting picked off there, and with the time journey pop open, they have to back away. They fail to take boots down, and look at KAIRI and Keyboy coming in. Too fast, too dangerous, too much damage. And with that, they're able to get all the shutdowns, equalize all the gold leads, and even take it away from Alter Ego. Now it's Onyx's turn.
Man, that's the, I guess, the benefit when you're using Ling, right? Before that play, KAIRI was top side. And then he rotated towards the bot side like within 5 seconds. I kid you not.
Exactly, that mobility, man. We talked about Onic. Why are they going for this draft? No crowd control, no real engage tools. Mobility, man. You can expect to see the same exact thing again and again. They're gonna wait for Alter Ego to try and make something happen and then cut them off from safety from off their base. And with the wave clear right now, with the control around the map they've taken painstakingly, they can go for this Lord. But keep in mind, the superior team fight is still in the hands of Alter Ego.
We'll say once again, if it's a 5v5 like you mentioned. But remember, Onic can utilize something that Alter Ego does not have. The mobility is going to play a big part in these team fights as well when it comes to the later stage. We're honestly almost there. The Valentina with her dashes, the Ling as well. The Muddles will not be in a place where it can get everyone. Very different to the game against Bigatron and even RRQ yesterday when the Melissa popped off. Here though, Sellyboy, he's been able to take the Lord out. He's trying to get some pressure down on the map with his team as well. But again, like you mentioned, the Ling is always there to answer. Sans gets chunked.
Half HP, no flicker now for Sans. That is information. Sellyboy takes no time to somehow semi-commit on towards this Lord, right? But Keyboy is in the area, fighting vision as well. Let's see the fight. Onic for a move on towards Alter Ego now. 5v5 here. Boots getting the stun. Well, gets stunned up, but he gets pulled back, and Boots surviving with literally 1 HP. Sellyboy now needs to be careful in the backside. Keyboy forcing to use that go away. Alter Ego somehow isolated. Feather airstrike. KAIRI gets the Lord. Now KAIRI wants to make a move, but that's a mistake. Because Sellyboy is there to shut him down. 2-for-0, but Onic gets the Lord. Arashi, what do you think about this?
It's definitely valuable for Onic, man. We talked about not winning in the team fights. The fact that they're able to get the Lord, even though Alter Ego were the ones pressuring, they're the ones with the waves pushing in their favor. That's a massive benefit. And of course, it was very, very close, but somehow, some way, KAIRI strikes again, stealing away the Lord, even though he's on the very vulnerable assassin.
Will be enough damage?
No!
Xeno now low HP, but CW gets taken down. Alter Ego Esports gets another kill here, and this time around, it's they saying, Onic, let me get game 1.
Player goal by UBS Gold. Here, take a look at that. KAIRI and CW somehow, some way, still on top. Now look at that. Everyone is still in the fight right here, but KAIRI is forced to back away, getting chunked by the Feather airstrike.
Yep, now Boots receiving the stun. Will be able to escape though, but I might be wrong here. Yes, KAIRI does not pick up the purple. Keyboy now quite isolated here. But it seems like Alter Ego Esports, they will not commit on towards Keyboy. Will they? Is the question up high. Opponent vision. Oh my god, Keyboy is just buying time at this point, right? To let his team recollect. Let his team recover as well. This time around, Sellyboy with the double purple buff here will make sure. In-game equipment item here. Itemization. Thoughts?
Blade armor for Keyboy means that Nino can't just randomly be hitting around. He'll be taking some damage back, and having the Athena shield means that he's not really as vulnerable to getting bursted down by the Feather Airstrike. And this means, as we have seen in the mid game, since about a minute ago, Keyboy can go all over the map behind Alter Ego Esports, and if they want to use a big teamfight ultimate to try and catch a Hilda out of everyone, not the Ling, not the Beatrix, but the Hilda, then Onyx is just going to be very happy to take that trade. With that play right here from Keyboy, they secure ways to force out ultimates, like the go away, for example, and they also secure a way to get a very reliable source of intelligence, which means that they have always had the chance to outmaneuver.
Silly boy.
This time around, Silly Boy will be picked off. 5v4 now. Boots seems to be one more here, it seems like. But it seems like, again, the discipline coming from Onic. It's very evident. 20 seconds to the Lord.
A bit late to the party there, Alter Ego was. Silly Boy, obviously, again, with a little bit of a blunder. Using the Mortal Coil, but not getting through the wall. These little mistakes are going to start building up, especially for Onic here. They're going to be able to punish these mistakes like it's nothing due to their better mobility. Silly Boy down, or just any member down from Alter Ego, creates such a massive hole in the map that Onic can utilize to create more space by clearing out the waves and bursting down the Lord.
Yeah, you can see here the Lord will be taken by KAIRI quite comfortably in the front side. Time journey has been Keyboy looking for the flank onto it. Zeno gets it. Sans though secures the kill. Barca, Feather Airstrike does not get anyone just yet. Sans very low. Silly Boy with the execute. CW needs to be careful. Flickers away.
What?
Keyboy survives. KAIRI survives. Only Sans the quiet casualty. Pi and Nino though will be taken out, so it's gonna be another defense here from side of Alter Ego.
What a flicker by CW, man. Evading from the decimation. I didn't even think that was possible, but again, usually it goes through, Arashi. When you use the decimation, it follows through even the flicker, but in that particular situation, I do believe, I think Boots or Keyboy walked up as well to try to take it. KAIRI is going in, forcing a winner truncheon.
Just the blade in the bot side. Mid side base turret will be taken out now from the side of Alter Ego. The bottom lane as well here, it seems like, will be taken out, Arashi. And with this, Onic will not pull back, will not advance more.
You thought it was a weird draft, but you know what it is? It's the classic Yeb banana split from Onic PH back in the day at M3.
That's it. The mobility and the pushing power for the side of Onic is what they're using as a weapon right now. And keep in mind, with the Hilda, like we mentioned, they just know where everyone is from Alter Ego. So they can just split push very comfortably, right? There's no chance of anyone walking into a death bush with 4 members in, because Keyboy is spotting everyone out. You can see that even with the initial Lord take by Alter Ego, they're unable to match the structural push from Onic. And now with a 6.2k gold lead, they're just waiting on this, and if Alter Ego are not careful, they might just get backdoored here.
Such a brilliant way to tackle the Alter Ego that likes to team fight. Don't go for the team fights, go for the objectives, go for the split, utilize the mobility to poke and pull back. And again, the signature banana split, it has worked before up against teams who really like to team fight. Thing is, it usually gets countered by a particular team who likes to clump up. Blacklist International back in the day, and Alter Ego, they kind of have a similar draft to that.
Have a similar draft, but they don't really have the same tools right now. They have a lot of aggression and they can chase people down, but for the most part, it's only if Onyx really shows themselves very vulnerably in the front. Because even now, if they want to try and jump onto Boots, onto Keyboy, they can just escape with the tankiness by surviving long enough and outrunning the rest of Alter Ego. And if Alter Ego commit too far, you already know that Onic will start sending members to the back line, flanking around, and make it a very difficult fight to back for the side of Alter Ego. And that's the clump of fight we've seen really favor Onic.
Let's see here, right? It's tone, well, the pacing here has gone down very slow. 5,000 gold lead here in hand for the side of Onic, so there's no rush to it, right? Magic Sentry now pulled. That's information perhaps that the top side of the Magic Sentry will not be in play for Alter Ego. Onic now, will they commit to the Lord here is the question.
It's a very good question, Goni, because it's a question that Onic has the answer to. They'll always say no. Because of the waves constantly pushing in, because of their superior mobility, it kind of forces Alter Ego to always concede the Lord. And again, they're never going to look for a pure team fight unless they have a man advantage, and currently they do.
See here, right? Valentina Sans has opted for a steal on towards that time journey here. That might be big during a 5v5.
Mai is still on the top side of the map, trying to deal with the wave pressure. Even Nino forced to move around to the mid lane. He's actually going to leave it. He's going to push right almost towards the base. So you can see the pressure mounting up for Onic, and they just can't keep doing this. They're just waiting around, waiting for Alter Ego to make a mistake and overextend, and before you know it, the Roamer is gonna take out your back line. So unless Alter Ego go for a more defensive approach to try and deal with the initial burst damage, they won't be able to win a fight anyways, because Udil and Nino are never allowed to be present in those fights. At this point, it's better if they go for a bit more tankiness, a bit more survivability, but being able to actually stand their ground in the midst of a huge team fight. Because CW is definitely gonna have a field day here, hitting everyone up, dealing a lot of damage, and sustaining up.
Once again, that slow build-up has begun. And once again, it's KAIRI into the mid lane and rotating up to the bar lane. That's been set up perfectly by Alter Ego. And right now, what Alter Ego are doing is pretty similar, right? They're trying to bait KAIRI up top, and then they will try to burst the Lord. Thing is, though, look at how KAIRI is playing it. He understands that top side is already slow pushing back to Alter Ego. He doesn't need to be there. He is just out of vision, forcing Alter Ego to fight.
Gusto taking a lot of damage now. Oh my god, time journey bombs from both parties. Tempest of Blade, that was huge. Nino gets taken down. Pie, good night, and Boots will be traded back though. Now, KAIRI jumps in onto it, Boy getting the kill, but Udil finds Keyboy. It's an all-out messy fight, but only Rossi left standing, and this is it.
Wow.
The yellow porcupine strikes first.
Just like that, man. They go for the big fight, and in the jungle, when everything is so clumped up, you see the quote-unquote wombo combo come in from Onyx, despite the fact